James Kaufman, World News Report today. Today is July 29th, July 30th, 2025. God bless you and yours, no matter where you are in the world. Please subscribe, give us a thumbs up, ring that bell for critical future updates. Ladies and gentlemen, we called it right here, the 30th, 31st. We've given you some other dates to look forward to in the near-term future. We've had an absolutely huge earthquake with a tsunami warning. More than that, a tsunami associated with it. We've had a tsunami hit the beaches of Russia. They're headed towards the beaches of Japan. And rumor has it they're headed towards North American beaches, including Canada and the United States. Period. Ladies and gentlemen, this was a very strong 8.8 magnitude earthquake, released over 10,500 nuclear bombs, or atomic bombs, worth of energy. So this was a big one. Associated tsunami warning came in as a 9 on the DYFI. Even though no one lives there, a lot of people felt it. It was a 8 on the shake map, a red pager. This thing is, well, could be just the start of a really bad couple of years. Over to volcanoesandearthquakes.com. We've got some, serious activity happening over there. We do have a tsunami inbound for the, North American coast and Central American coast, along with Japan and, every other island within the reach of a large earthquake popping off right off the peninsula, or this Russian peninsula. Let's see what we find here. An 8.8 magnitude earthquake. Wow. Tsunami warning. More than that, a tsunami inbound. It's already struck several places. Took out a town on the peninsula there in Russia. We have all that. And hey, Germany just gave it a 7.8. I'm sure, if we look, which we will, the French gave it a 4.0, right? Let's figure out what's going on here. An 8.8 at 21 kilometers of depth here. Wow. Main source, USGS. Germany coming in way low, 7.8. Australia coming in at 8.7. All right, we have a major 8.8 magnitude earthquake with a tsunami, not a tsunami warning. Can take the warning part clear out of this equation. So, official earthquake details. Main source, USGS, 77 reports, 8.8 magnitude. We're looking at 14,937.9 atomic bombs worth of energy released with this blast. Can you say large? All right, comparing earthquake data from different reporting agencies. We see the USGS coming in at that strong 8.8, 21 kilometers of depth, followed by Germany coming in at 7.8. Unbelievable, 100 times weaker. We see Australia coming in at 8.71, 24 kilometers of depth. The French coming in at 7.3, even weaker. We have an 8.7 coming out of the Europeans at 20 kilometers of depth, and 8.4 coming out of the Italians at 2.3 kilometers of depth. That must be magma moving within the caldera itself. And finally, we have the Russians coming in with a 7.5 at 32 kilometers of depth. So we're going to stick with an 8.8 out of the USGS. This is absolutely unbelievable. None of these buoys were actually in event mode a few moments ago. We might have had another quake down in Australia. We will check, because we're talking about a long way to go with a short time to get there. The West Coast is expecting a very large tsunami within 1 to 2 hours. South America within 3 to 4 hours. It's going to be a night full of a lot of water moving around our planet here. It's the National Data Buoy Center, and this is all associated with the 8.8 magnitude earthquake off the coast of Russia. What I do want to see is, wow, what is causing buoy 55015 to go into event mode down there near Zealandia, very, very far away? Must be some very fast-moving water. Well, I will not pretend to know what is going on. Look at that Russian peninsula, a huge swarm. Let's see how many major quakes have popped off over the last 24 hours. It's like we have a good trail of 18 major earthquakes, the biggest being an 8.8, a 6.9, a 6.3, then going into 5.8, 5.8, 5.7, 5.6, 5.5, 5.5, 5.5. We're not going to show you all any of the small quakes in this area because it would be too numerous, period. So, in summary, what do we have? One of the strongest quakes ever recorded here on planet Earth. It looks like it ranks up there in the top 10. We have an associated tsunami warning. We have buoys in event mode all the way from Russia to Alaska to the west coast of the U.S. down south of Australia. This is a very large event. God bless each and every one of you guys. Again, there is water on the way to the west coast of the U.S. and to South America. We're talking about an hour to 3 hours for the water to actually end up on your doorstep. It does take a little bit longer than you would imagine. They're guessing that the tsunami may be substantial. So, at least prepare yourself and prepare for the worst as usual. Share, subscribe, and always remember, anything's possible. Bizarro world. God bless.